Welcome to the last episode of my home office studio tour. This will be a different video, a little bit more story time and stories from me. Today we are talking about my desk setup, what serves as the essential to get things done, to get into that creative flow. Essentials, I said. Yes, I am talking about my desk, the core of all where I get things done, what type of desk I chose, why I went with the motorized height adjustable version, and what custom tabletop I use, and to spice things up, a little design fetish if you will, how I use the same hardwood for my shelf that is made out of drain pipes and painted matte black. Cool, right? What's up everyone, Peter here. Now let's dive into the parts being used to put all these things together, starting with the desk frames. To put this whole thing together, we have the actual desk. The desk I'm using is the autonomous adjustable height table, which is an all electronic, and you can adjust the height by simply pressing a button or create up to 4 presets for your own taste. I use 3 presets: standing, sitting in a chair, and sitting on a fit ball. It comes with different variations, but I went with the DIY kit so I could choose my own tabletop. A cool thing about this desk is its price-value ratio. The DIY kit costs around $450 and compared to competition from cheap versions like IKEA to high-end ones, this is just the sweet spot, making it a great long-term investment with its 5-year warranty. The custom tabletop that matches the shelves, I chose this gorgeous wooden tabletop. It's a monstrous 220 by 1 meter size. It is all hardwood, and as you can see, I put and mounted a lot of things onto it, yet I feel safe since it holds everything sturdy. This is thanks to the super strong materials of the desk legs and the double layered tabletop, which actually was my idea. You see, the hardwood came in one height, but I wanted to make sure it is rigid even with all this weight, so I decided to nail 2 on top of each other, but with a smart hack of sliding like 30% of them. This gave me a nice depth, making the end part a bit lower, enabling me to hide the clutter of cables and accessories. Also, by doing this, the center row is the strongest area of the table, and that's where the tabletop is attached to the legs and also where I put most of the weight. Under the desk, I have several cable attachment organizing baskets. I am lazy ass and I'm just too lazy to spend my time with proper cable management, so these baskets are lifesavers. So when you look under the desk, you only see 2 power cables, which are the 2 power sources. All the rest of the excess cables are stuffed within the baskets and coiled with the Velcro, keeping everything nice and tidy. In terms of brands, the organizers, power outlets and adjustable double monitor mounts are from IKEA and Alza. They are cheap and do the job. Maybe the only item I have experienced problem with is the Alza Ergo Arm. It's the monitor mount. It was fine with my 27-inch LG monitor, but with my MacBook next to it, now with this ultra-wide display, I just feel that it's not sturdy enough. On top of this, the cable management of this mount sucks. The organizers are plastic and small, basically unusable. I think this is the only thing right now on my desk that I will change up in the future. One other thing that counts for the desk's aesthetics is the DeltaHub desk pad and wrist rest. There are 2 things that I fell in love with. First, the quality and the design I think is superb and looks just awesome. The other, or well, I guess it makes it 3 since this is the third, is the innovative wrist rest. Instead of a pad, with its minimalistic design, the Scorpio 2.0 is such a unique tool that I can not only use with the mouse but also with the keyboard. It relieves my wrist with its truly ergonomic design. It was created in cooperation with medical experts, and the result is just a satisfying tool that glides together with my hands and is suitable with all types of work I do. The chair is from a local dealer, actually it is an unknown brand. The reason why I went with this is its headrest. I haven't found any affordable chair that has a real headrest, not just a design element. This panel goes way forward of the back of the chair, so my neck really leans to it in all the postures I work in. All in all, I love this desk setup. Things like easily adjusting the height of the desk, or if I wanted to do so, I could even move it around if it was on wheels, and don't need to worry about, any cables or power sources at all. Moving on to the shelves. This is my shelf. I'm so proud of it. It might sound weird, but it just makes me happy and puts me into this GTD mood just by looking at it. Why, you ask? It is designed by yours truly only, custom made from drain pipes, plus the same type of wood as the tabletop. I've always wanted this matte black drain pipe shelf, and I just love it. The dark colors of the wood, the little imperfections, just makes me appreciate that, well, we are alive. Okay, I'm getting too much of a Coelho vibe here, but really, I love the design combination, and on top of that, everything that you see here has some sort of emotions attached to it. A story, a project, a memory, more down-to-earth things like, practical use cases. Starting on the top, I have some of my diplomas, awards, my favorite books. Actually, there is one more book on the shelf, which is my own book. How cool is that? It was published a while ago by one of the largest Hungarian publishers here in my home country, Hungary, and I still cannot believe that this bucket list dream of mine came true, and I am a published author, basically. Next to it, there are some lenses I use on a regular basis, and I think it just looks great, looking at them, showing me how far I've gotten, how much there is ahead of me, if you will. And by the way, I have a separate review about these amazing Samyang lenses and the Sony GM, so yeah, if you want, check them out. In the center, you find the DJI Mavic 3. It's broken. Long story short, I have been flying drones for years now. When I got the Mavic 3, and on its second flight, it crashed. I crashed it. I never ever crashed a drone before, and it was literally 2 days before my 3 weeks trip to Southeast Asia, so I had to get another one. It hurt. I keep this here as a reminder that shit happens, things break. This is just how life is. But it never should stop us from reaching for our dreams. When we decide to get something, we shouldn't look at it as an untouchable possession, being scared of anything happening to it. Things serve us, not the other way around. Purchase something only to serve you and get the most out of it. That hopefully will make your life better, easier, you name it. So this is a reminder for that. By the way, if you want to see the footage or hear the whole story, drop a comment under the like button, I might just make one. On the next shelf, I have my camera buddies and other accessories that I think look good and use on a daily basis. Plus, a sailing rope, since I love sailing, and a little Lego Captain America, which was a gift from one of my best friends. On the other side, I have a flag from my alumni, USC, Fight On. The rest is just organizing stuff I need in the office, and on the floor I have the worst part of the entire space, which is my so-called charging station. Enough rambling from me. That's all I have for you about my desk and shelf. But there is just so much more in this space. The lighting, the setup I use for recording the videos or online calls, my MacBook and all the peripherals I use with it. If you want to learn more about the rest of the gear, make sure to check out this video right here. Also, as you can hear, the sound quality is so important. I didn't know that, and I had to learn it the hard way. So don't make the same mistake as I did, and check out my video about the Sennheiser MKH416. It's right here, you cannot see it, and I really hope to catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.